AI code gens really accelerated the creation of code, and that has created some pretty extreme downstream effects. AI code gens really had a big impact on quality. It also has a broader connection to the idea of validation and intent validation. Well, we've done some research on that. Can you share what we've learned from practitioners?
In our market research study that we published, Closing the AI Software Quality Gap, what we saw was that 60% of respondents say they have already experienced quality issues in the last year. And so, yes, a lot of the discussion is, oh my gosh, code is so much faster. And undeniably it is. But there's a different trajectory that we have to think about as well. So with these coding assistants, yes, speed has increased, but so has the abstraction of code. And as the speed and abstraction have gone up, what we are seeing is the integrity of applications is going down. And what that essentially creates is this escalating risk trajectory for businesses. And you mentioned intent validation, and we are definitely hearing this. It's like, okay, I used to build against a spec. I used to know exactly what the intent was that I am trying to validate. But when I am trying to test against a prompt, or it's literally a black box, how do you validate what that experience was intended to be from end to end?
Yeah, it's a genuine challenge that's not yet resolved. The idea that we used to have user stories to go to requirements, they'd go into technical specifications, functional specs for the engineers to build against, and then you'd create your code asset, and there was a very clear path that you could check between those and say, is this what was intended? And then, of course, test against user requirements. The abstraction that AI code gen creates is exactly as you said. At an extreme level, if it's just a prompt and it's not a very well-defined prompt, then you actually don't have a detailed specification.
What am I testing against?
What I'm intending to build and what I'm testing against. And so it becomes very hard then to say, well, is this good? And that's a new problem, that this notion of drift from intent is a new problem that the industry is going to have to reckon with as it's using more AI code gen.
Well, Dan, this is why we've been talking so much about application integrity, which is this notion that you have continuous, measurable validation that your software works as intended with the governance to truly operate at AI speed and scale. Can you say a bit more about like practically what that means for a quality team?
Yeah, it means, first of all, you've got to keep up with the velocity. It means really being able to fully explore and understand the application that's been created, and enable people to validate, in this instance, through the tests that are created, that it's doing what you intended it to do. So it becomes a very important checkpoint. Where the tests themselves are the proof. These are the evidence. This is what the application does. We believe this is, the intent of the application, and that now becomes a very important record for the end user or the company that's developing the software, to ensure that that's actually what they intended it to do. Is everything in there that's meant to be in there? Is nothing in there that's not meant to be in there? And so we think that that's going to be a very important contribution to that intent validation challenge that the industry is facing.